My name is Siiri. I am from Estonia. I've been living in Jakarta for the last almost 4 years. I moved here because of some of the projects, what was related to my previous work. If you ask for months later, so after I moved, I can't say it changed a lot. I definitely started learning about cultural differences compared to what I first impression had. Indonesians are first very friendly and polite and smiling a lot. So if you're talking about work, the first impression is that everybody follows you in terms of they really understand what you mean. I was very positively surprised. Oh wow, it's so easy. But then I learned that the cultural context, that's to say, the culture shock came when I thought that people actually are able to follow me. But then later on I found out that they were just saying yes and nodding and smiling, but actually they had no idea what I'm talking about. I wasn't homesick in a way that I really I miss my family, of course, but just that feeling grows stronger. Like I don't miss that Estonian food or other things that much because I'm already used to it because I've been living abroad before. But it's more about the feeling of I'm not able to connect with my family that easily because I'm so far. There was not really lonely, but let's say maybe after first 6 or 7 months, I did have a moment of trying to find more people that I be close with. I didn't want to leave, but I was a little bit trying to find my place in terms of who are those people that I relate to, and that took some time, and that was a little bit difficult. Like you try to find people that you try to make very close friends, and that takes some time for sure. Yeah, I think it takes roughly for the bigger things, it takes half a year for the simple daily life. So after some time you have been living here without a limit, I don't have to go, it's my own choice. Then you go back to, do I really want to live here a long time, or I want to live here only limited time? So for me personally, I already went to unpack that, maybe I want to go back home. And I just give myself a timeline saying, okay, in next 1 or 2 years, I will decide. I think it really will depend on my family. It really depends on my personal relations here and personal relations back home, because that's what matters the most. No, not really. So because I said Estonia is in North Europe and people in Northern Europe don't know much about Indonesia. It's because just geographically it's just so far away, and there are other very big countries in between. You would first think about China or India, and for Indonesia, for my family and friends, it's just Asia. So I only knew that it's a majority Muslim country. So what I expected is that it's a very much more strongly Arabic culture. That people would always confirm everything yes, but they don't necessarily mean it. What else Indonesian? Indonesians always are eating. Always eating. Indonesians cannot live without aircon. They don't really appreciate water, which is funny. Yes, it actually happens. A lot of people don't think about it. It happens, for example, that you get in a way excluded. Or say, you don't understand because you're not Indonesian, or so. For example, they
when they're telling jokes or everything.
Either telling jokes, or also you can say positive discrimination, but always not everybody likes it. And also personally, I don't always like it. Say you get a special treatment. Because you're a foreigner. Is that the moment you go to a tourist attraction, you will definitely be reminded that you're a foreigner, because there's a huge sign entrance for Indonesians 20,000 rupiah, entrance for foreigners 200,000 rupiah. Probably I have, but I don't know if I have done it on purpose. Knowing the fact that if you live in a foreign country, and even in your best intentions, if you try to follow culturally as what is nice or polite, you're not always able to, even if you want to, because you cannot always understand every aspect of culture. Some things are very sensitive. So definitely, I know that I have discriminated Indonesians, but I don't know how.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome.